you come pass up. Man, them so glad to find your love. I join you can never kill them dog. I be like a thief in a night long door. But you must say, all of my niggas them poor. Nothing you go ever need at all. I join you can never get them dog. Taking it a break and me I know the rush. Baby, you can call me. Catch a rap up, piece of me. Show me a jigger, let me see. Let me see. And let me see the woman that is with. That is it. Put a couple $1,000 on your wrist. What's on your wrist for? Mama, they can't touch you. I ain't never see this kind, babe. We do so kind things, they give me so kind. You know I'm not just trying to get laid, cause I know some kind things do it for the right baby. Make a fire you with my machine gun. 16 rounds, I be King Kong. Girlie, make a song for you, my brand new song. Baby, love. Girl, I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I can't easy why I can't let go. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so bad to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so bad to find your love. Girl, you never know, you come pass up. Man, them so bad to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so bad to find your love. Senorita, Mamacita, body bad and the grace for your features. Nice to meet you, Dimisika. Only wanna see for my future. I wanna teach your body a thing or two. If you know the things to do, this love will not be just no episode. Yeah, girl, so my boy, you're second. 5-star Cooper, you're the best. Come on, make a camina, baby. Oh man, you are both no more. All of my girls are touched, but you are rude. Me if you wanna give it up, let's drop on my all of the guys that you watch, they don't know that I got you. They never been when we beautiful. Show my obsession when I put you in. Yes, karibuni sana to another episode of the African Diary Show with me, your host, Kate Ndongo. Amazing jam over there that is coming to featuring Phantom, and the jam is Sugarcane. Hope you did get to jam onto that one. And today being on a Tuesday, karibuni sana. Hope this day is finding you at great health and peace as well. And to all those who are joining us, I know we are on another channel. We are on a different channel. And to those who are finding us, asanteni sana for being for keeping it always a Black Hot Fire Network. That's why you are able to trace us wherever we are going. Karibuni sana once again. Hope you do get to jam onto this jam. This is Kamido featuring Phantom, and the jam is Sugarcane. I'm still battling the common cold I'm having, but there's an outbreak right here in the 254 for flu, so that's why you'll find even maybe Joby will be next having this flu, then maybe Spikes will be next. Maybe I just started the line because there's an outbreak of a flu, a certain flu. I saw it is called phenomenon something. I'm not remembering the whole name, but there's a flu right here in Nairobi or in Kenya. But I don't know what's the main cause of the flu. And also, the weather has changed, and they say that the weather forecasts say that the weather will be a little bit different from the other years. So right now we are experiencing a very cold weather. And I hope this will not go for long because I can't take it no more. But I'm not that person of the sun. But the weather right now, it's very cold, and I have a bad habit of not wearing pullovers, and maybe that's why I'm catching the cold. But karibuni sana, hope this music will make the studio warm at least, because I never carried my sweater even today, even with the cold I'm having. But karibuni sana family, hope you do get to jam and to eat. Shawty come right like taxi. Would you tell me what you want, what you fancy? We waiting on my ride like a taxi. I wanna be with you, but you know they got enough time for me. I wanna live with you. I can't see the way I can let go. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so bad to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so bad to find your love. Girl, you never know, come pass up. Man, them so bad to find your love. Girl, you never know, so you come pass up. Man, them so bad to find your love.
I'm trying to guess the name of the flu that is going around in Kenya, but I'm not able to get it. But it's called something phenomenon. I'll be able to tell you when we come back with the reading scripture. But karibuni sana familia. Hope you do get to jam, or hope you do get, or you will get to enjoy this particular show from here in Nairobi. And I hope wherever you are, the weather is warm. It's not as cold as it is right here in Nairobi. And I hope the day is finding you great health and peace. And also, it is running smoothly. I have a motivational quote of the day, or it is a wise. These are wise words, or something to do with motivation. And it says that make excuses or make changes. The choice is yours, and it is true. It is absolutely true. The choice is absolutely yours. You make a change or you make a choice. It is absolutely on to you or up to you, because if you choose to make excuses, you will remain on the same place or at the same place forever. But if you decide to make changes, you will be elevating every day, and your life will change a lot. So be that person of willing to make changes, not excuses. We don't want people making excuses every day. Don't be like me, postponing going to the train every day, because I've been planning this for the longest time. But when the weekend is here, I'm like, no, 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 no. I think I'm not ready for this, or I have other plans. I think this is better than this. So don't be like me. Please don't be that person of postponement, and also don't make excuses. Don't allow yourself to be making excuses every time you come up with a new excuse. I can't do this because I want to do this, or there's something that has come up, so I won't be able to do this. No, don't let yourself be a person of excuses. Be a person of changes, because it is better than being a person of excuses.
Hey, ukiwa tipsy unataka chupa moja ama mbili, kawe ni hustler, chesa ya nini? Utakunywa gin ama whiskey? Ladies, hey, ukiwa tipsy unataka chupa moja ama mbili, kawe ni hustler, chesa ya nini? Utakunywa gin ama whiskey? Gin ama whiskey? Utakunywa gin ama whiskey? Gin ama whiskey? Yeah. Niko machika SpongeBob na staga, tabia zilifanya mdudu chama kiona kada, pia moja handa njugu karanga, bado uko soba tumekunywa tangu jana, kitendawili tega glass yangu ina kinywaji bila chesa, unakunywa nini? Jinde inaweza, alafu utaweka fundoski kwa meza, na sina cash nesa lipa na M-Pesa, ngaleta fine whiskey ngaleta chesa, ngasema napenda batoto ngaweza. Don't drink and drive, that's the wrong thing, but me jaman masiniko kwa baki.
Yes, welcome back family, and I'm starting off the show with some positive things to report. And okay, it's not a report, it's just that I want you to stay updated, because I am very sure, or I'm quite sure that most of you don't know that we have the top African which are the top African cities with the most developed startup ecosystems. I'm quite sure everyone doesn't know about this, but we have Lagos in Nigeria. We have so many cities, but in case you know one, do let me know, because I'll be letting you know which are the top 8 African cities with the most developed startup ecosystem.
Designated driver pia komaji, na sizi lala bukla ama kwa lodging, gin ama whiskey. Ladies, hey, ukiwa tipsy unataka chupa moja ama mbili, kawe ni hustler, chesa ya nini? Utakunywa gin ama whiskey? Ladies, hey, ukiwa tipsy unataka chupa moja ama mbili, kawe ni hustler, chesa ya nini? Utakunywa gin ama whiskey? Gin ama whiskey? Utakunywa gin ama whiskey? Gin ama whiskey? Yo, ukiniona nite chairman, pewa mbili. Ukiniona nite mpesh, pewa mbili. tunaanza polite na mvinyo, tukiteremsha na kamino, nikilewa miuku wa single.
Yes, family, and which are these cities, African cities with the most developed startup ecosystems? And this is according to Startup Blink. And yeah, this is not my opinion. It is according to the Startup Blink. And the first one is Lagos, that is in Nigeria. And according to the report, Lagos has jumped from 41 places to 81st globally, and the first African city to break into the top 100. And Lagos is ranked 24th globally, and in the food tech industry, and 43rd in the e-commerce and retail. Lagos achievements in food tech should be celebrated because Lagos is the only African city to reach the top 30 for the 11 industries. And yeah, this is something good to report. At least sometimes we should be able to recognize some of these things. I know these cities are not doing well, but at least we're seeing them being ranked somewhere. We're seeing them being ranked and having a certain name as somewhere. So we know that our African countries, not all of them are doing well, but at least they are trying. So when it comes to development, we should acknowledge the cities that are trying. So Lagos, South Africa. And it is very funny. I actually thought that Cape Town should be the first one, but I told you this is not my thought. It is according to the startup link. This is the news is according to the startup link. And the second one is Cape Town, and this is in South Africa, and that's one city in Africa at the expense of Nairobi. Wow, this is also something good to report. And seeing also Nairobi being compared to Cape Town, it is something good to report because being a Kenyan, so many people think that Nairobi is always chaotic. Nairobi can't be a good place to live, but also Nairobi is one of the worst cities to live in. But I'll be telling you more of this maybe tomorrow or later in the week. But just know that we have the we are talking about the 8 African cities with the most developed startup ecosystem. And we talked about number 1 being Nigeria, or Lagos in Nigeria, number 2 being Cape Town in South Africa, and number 3 is Johannesburg as well. This is in South Africa. And although decreasing 6 spots to 185th globally, Johannesburg ranks at 2nd nationally and is climbing to that position in Africa, also profiting from Nairobi's decline. Okay, this seems like Nairobi was somewhere very maybe top ranked, but it declined. I don't know what made the fall, or what made the decrease of the decline. But we will be able to discuss more of this maybe later in the week, because we need to know why this city is being ranked at the most top of the decline, or the declination in some of these cities.
Kunywa pombe tuanze kumingo, kakuna tambla tunatumia vikombe, kakuna vikombe tunatumia mikebe. Lazima tulewe, itu nice na tupige makelele. Leo ni kutingika, ni kulewa, leo ni kudingika. Tafuta za uba, usijali mzinga na nunu. Tunapiga sherehe usiku mzima hadi tuone juu. Niko na swali niulize. Niko na swali niulize. Nini ukikunywa lazima ukunje sura? Unataka mzinga ama unataka shots? Tutakunywa majina mawiski. Ladies say hey ukiwa tipsy. Unataka chupa moja ama mbili.
Family, you'll have to forgive me today. I'm playing a lot of music because my voice is getting raspy when I get fluent. But you will have to bear with me. It's just for for the shortest time. I hope my voice will be fully back. And going on with the next city, it is in Cairo. Cairo. This is in Egypt, and the only ranked city in the top 1,000, Egypt's capital of Cairo has seen a jump of 20 spots to the rank of 168 globally, and fourth in Africa, with a slight lead over Nairobi, fifth, and a small gap from Johannesburg, that is the third city we talked about, and Alexandria dropped out of the global top 1,000 this year, leaving Cairo as the only ranked city in Egypt. Cairo is ranked 89th in the transportation industry. Wow, this is nice. At least we think that even in Africa we have the most, we are trying in terms of maybe development of maybe in that infrastructure. That is, we have the transportation. Our transportation is quite good. It's somewhere to be recognized. But what our aim is to be the highest. But yeah, we won't emerge the highest that if we continue with these leaders. But number 5 is Nairobi, Kenya, and the city of Nairobi is out of the global top 150 and has has decreased 27 spots to 163rd, but still ranks first in the Eastern African. And Nairobi, which is ranked first in Africa in 2020, has lost 3 positions to rank fifth in Africa, now preceded by Lagos and Cape Town, Johannesburg, and Cairo. And yeah, we have to discover what has led to this decline, because we think that Nairobi was the top in 2020, but right now in 2022 it is the 5th one, and the 6th one is Accra in Ghana. And the only city from Ghana to make the global top 1,000 has lost 15 positions at rank 296th, still in the top 300. Accra is ranked as 6th in Africa and 2nd in West Africa. At least, people, you're getting to know which cities you need to go and visit, because we don't want to hear that one of our people has gone maybe in Somalia, has stuck in Mogadishu, and just because they didn't know which city to visit. At least I'm getting you the information, and now you're getting to know which country is safe for you to go and visit, which country has the best transportation, which country also is favorable for you, and even the security and the safety for your life. And also the 7th one is Casablanca. This is in Morocco, and yeah, we shall get to discuss this.
Ladies say hey ukiwa tipsy. Unataka chupa moja ama mbili. Kawe ni gasta chesa ya nini?
Gin, yes, I want some gin for my cold. But anyway, we were talking about Casablanca, and Casablanca is in Morocco, and Casablanca has maintained its growth momentum from 2021 and improved by another 39 spots to 325th globally. Casablanca is now 7th in Africa and 2nd in Northern Africa, displacing Tunis. And Tunis is in Tunisia. Of course, it is the capital of Tunisia. But we don't want you to go in Tunisia, because Tunisia, or the people in Tunisia, are not black people. These are Arabs. Most of the population in Tunisia. These are not black people. And also the last one is Kigali. The eighth one is Kigali, and this is in Rwanda. And kid, where are you? Because you've always praised Kigali, but Kigali, the only ranked city in Rwanda is Kigali, which is decreased which is decreased 100, and that is what to rank 395th. Kigali ranks 8th in Africa and second in East Africa, where it has a reasonable gap from its closest contenders, Kampala and Addis Ababa. But yeah, these are good reports to even seeing that globally we have a country that is ranked as a top 100. We have even the above 80s. One of our African city is one of them globally, is one ranked globally that we have. Sorry, we have a city that is ranked of like a top 100 globally. But it is a good thing to report. And also, family, I hope you did get to know which cities you need to go and visit in Africa. But this doesn't mean that the other cities in Africa are chaotic. But there are some countries you don't need to go right now because of the insecurity, the safety of yourself. Even being new in these countries, you don't need to go and visit such countries. But at least now you have the full information. You need to come and visit Nairobi. You go to Casablanca in Morocco, Lagos in Nigeria. You also need to visit Johannesburg, Cairo, and so many countries. Even Ghana, that is Accra. Karibuni sana family, do hope or do make sure you go and visit those African countries, or do make sure when you're planning your visit, make sure you plan to visit one of these cities because they are amazing. In Nairobi, we have we once had one of the biggest tower, or one of the longest tower, but right now it has been defeated. Yeah, it was one of the longest tower in the Eastern Africa, but right now there's another longest tower, but it is still in Kenya, Nairobi. So family, do make sure you make a date, or you plan to come and visit Nairobi. Not only in Nairobi, we also have these other amazing cities that I read for you. Make sure you do come and visit Africa because Africa is our motherland and it is amazing being in Africa.
Gin ama whiskey. Utakunywa gin ama whiskey. Gin ama whiskey. Yeah. You might be asking yourself. I just got paid. I just got laid. I'm happy.
Sorry, General Mosquito. Yeah, we are on a different YouTube channel, and the main one was locked, so we are on a different channel. We are on a Keep News Some live and Keep News Some. But I'm glad you found us on Facebook. Karibu sana and asante sana for being with us on today's episode. And I was talking about the most ranked, sorry, the cities with the most developed startup ecosystems according to the startup link. And you've had the cities, so you need to go and visit the cities. But General Mosquito, I'm sorry about that. No, you're not on Keep News 33. I didn't say that. But, General Mosquito, you're always funny. You always uh, Okay, I'm trying to battle my cold, and General Mosquito is making me laugh. But our family, moving on to other news and updates. It's about what I wanted us to discuss on today's episode about albinos. And right now, Salif Keita has called all African countries to protect the albinos, because the situation of albinism has gotten worse, or living with albinism has become a major challenge to those people with albinism. And right now, the African countries are being called to protect these people, because we've seen even there's some few countries that are offering these people as sacrifices. And the situation of albinism must be better known throughout the world. The acclaimed Malian singer, and the defense of the cause of albinism requires more support on all forms in order to be able to deter those involved in inhumane treatment. Keita added, and this year, five albinos were sacrificed in Mali during election time, and the situation is more serious when there's an election. We try to keep them safe to avoid the worst. When a big personality asks to sacrifice an albino, he is punished because he has the power. We need to arrest the world. We need the rest of the world to join our cause, so that we can punish those involved in the albino sacrifices, he said. Okay, in Mali, there's a lot that has been going. When it comes to albinism in Mali, they sacrifice these people during elections time, and I don't get why they sacrifice them during elections time. And they say that maybe they say that an albino has like there was something that was going on in Kenya. I used to hear this when I was young, that people used to say that if you eat an albino and you had HIV and AIDS, it's like albino meat is used to cure HIV and AIDS, and of course these are lies, but people used to believe it, and that is why you'll find that most lives of albinos are in danger, because they are center of so many things. You'll find that people thinking that these are not normal human beings, or these people should not be living because they look like this. And when I was young, I even didn't recognize between Mzungu and an albino, not unless they had scars. And it is very sad that seeing that there are so many people that come to fight these people when they can't, they embrace them Zungu, but they can't embrace their own people. They say that these people should not like albinos are being treated in Africa like people who are outcasted. They don't belong here and they should not be here. Yeah, General Mosquito, it's an albino. What the hell? Yes, I had. There were so many people saying that when you eat an albino and you have HIV and AIDS, it will it will be gone. And Keita continues saying that if being albino remains a difficult situation to live in, both in terms of health and social in Mali and even in other countries of the world, notable progress has been recorded, said the legend. The legend of African music. And there's a change in the situation of albinos in Africa. Before, it was known that to the masses, he said, more and more the problem they are going through are known, and the masses are interested. And it is very sad. And he also says that on the other hand, there were difficulties on social insertion in school. For example, cases of stigmatization among the masses. More and more people, there is a progress in the situation of albinism. And The saddest thing in Africa, when a mother gives birth to an albino child, she will try and hide the child, and even you'll find that this child is not being taken to school because there's this stigmatization. Even the mom will face, and the child, because when you are a mother and you give birth to an albino, people will start telling you that you're not acceptable to the community. The child you gave birth to is also not acceptable to the community. This stigmatization has been going on in Africa, and it is very sad that we accept the Mzungu, but we can't accept the albinos. And General Mosquito, you're saying, Katie, can I get an albino with ketchup, please? And don't forget to the lettuce. And Samuel, karibu sana. It's been a minute since you joined us on the African Diary Show, and you're saying they are used for witchcraft. Too. No, yeah, they are used for witchcraft. Yeah, they are used for witchcraft because I've even heard so many people saying that when you use maybe the bones are from the albinos tree, you'll get what it is very crazy. There are so many things that goes on in Africa, and it is very sad where you find that people are stigmatizing these people, and they don't want to accept them in the community. And to a point that a mom, if she gives birth to an albino, this child will not be accepted in the community. So the mom has to hide the child in the house all day so that the child will never be seen. And Salif Keita soundtrack Tomorrow Ali is featured in the documentary tracing the journey of legendary boxer Muhammad Ali, who he said was a pride for the black race. And he was fighting for a community that was stigmatized and racially victimized. We were all concerned about the success of his fight, and when I asked to do a song for the Muhammad Ali movie, I did it with a lot of love and courage, and I was very happy about it. And okay, Salif Keita is one of the legend or a musician we have in Africa, and he's coming to talk about albinism because he has seen what goes on. He is a Malian, so he has seen what goes on in Mali. And most of the times in Mali, when they have elections, you'll find that albinos are going missing, and most of them you'll find that they were sacrificed, and I don't know why they get to sacrifice them, or or what unnatural they have so that they can be used as sacrifices. I'm not sure about that, but it is very sad. But family, do let me know about what you think on that matter, because I feel like albinism, living with albinism in Africa has become a threat to those people who live in with albinism. Even in Kenya, we've seen so many people with albinism, but in Kenya, I've not seen people being stigmatized, but I've seen so many people calling them Mzungu, or they tell them they have a bad skin because albinos can't be outside when the sun is too hot. They have to use some oil to apply on their body. So so many people tell them you have a pale skin, you have bad skin, and yeah, it is very bad. The stigmatization out here, the society is very judgmental, and they doesn't want to accept these people in the community, and it is very sad. But the saddest thing is seeing that they are not willing to accept the albino, but when it comes to the Mzungu, they are very welcoming, and they want even to squeeze themselves to live with this Mzungu. But when it comes to this albino, they will tell them that they are outcasted in the community, or they are not they are disgraced in the community. But family, do let me know what you think about this matter, because I think living with albinism in Africa has become a very a very dangerous thing, or a very like you live with insecurities every time, because you don't know who is your enemy, you don't know who is your friend, or you don't know what the other person is thinking about you.
Wakamenuka vitu zake alikuwa amepaka manze, nilikuwa nimeshtuka, lakini leo bibi amerelax, amenisamehe juu ya jana. Klande alipiga kama tumelala, Meza leo tunaenda ulevi, leo kurisk, leo nacheza chini juu. Please usiniharibie mood, leo nasikia tu fiti, leo staki umpite. Please usiniharibie mood, leo umesikia kunihusu, usiniambie tu pia kuhusu. Umeingia WhatsApp, kuna nini WhatsApp? Umeingia WhatsApp, we usitume message ya ufala, leo sitaki kuwa na mudu mbaya, leo nasikia tu raha, message ya ufala itashukishia sana, kwanza vile leo kumenaice mbaya, usiniharibie muda, kwenye nilipeleka mapepa, wamepiga simu wamesema wana haya, so please usiniharibie mood, leo nasikia tu fiti, leo staki umpite. Please usiniharibie mood, leo umesikia kunihusu, usiniambie tu.
Yes, welcome back, family. That is Major over there, and the jam is usiniharibie mood. Don't spoil my mood, tafadhali. And moving on to other news and updates across the continent is about Tanzania. And right now, Tanzania has planned on subsidizing stadiums in the country, and ruling party owns them, but wants public money to pay for the upgrades. And the opposition of parties in Tanzania have criticized the government plans to use taxpayers' money, some owned by the ruling CCM party. And Tanzania is pushing to upgrade its sports facilities as a strategy to enable it qualify to host big tournaments, including the Africa Cup of Nations in 2027. And okay, what do you think about the matter? Because I think that this government is it's using the citizens' money, because it's misusing the citizens' money, because our money is not supposed to be used to do such things. Because I believe there are some funds allocated for work like this. If you want to renovate a stadium, or this is in the sector of sports. So I don't think this is the right way, or the government is not the one that's supposed to subsidize on this. But they're saying that while presenting his ministry's budget, estimates the Minister for Culture and Sports asked the Parliament to approve a sum of 10 billion shillings. That is Tanzanian shillings. That is 4.2 million to repair 7 playgrounds, 5 which belong to the CCM, which has provoked a sharp response from members of the opposition, who described the plans as misappropriation of public funds. Yeah, I also term it as that. I also term it as a misappropriation as of public funds, because the public funds is not the one supposed to be used to do some if to do some of these works, because the tournament, or the whole football stadiums. These are not our responsibilities. I think the government is the one supposed to do all this. And also, when it comes to the budgeting of the country, there's some funds allocated for these works, I believe. But you'll find that now they want to use the taxes that the people pay, and want to subsidize on the on this whole field, but these whole stadiums. But I think this is not right. But family, do let me know about what you think. They are saying that a sports person from the government should return the ownership of the grounds before renovating them. And the Chadema party's John Mrema called on Parliament to reject the proposal, saying it was unacceptable to use taxpayers' money to repair private-owned facilities. The main problem is these facilities are not even owned by the government. These are private owned facilities. And I'm wondering, why should the government be paying for the private owned facilities? Because if you're going to a private owned facilities, you will go there and you have to pay to get in. So they should be using the money you pay for entrance to renovate the fields. But it is crazy, and I don't understand why they want to use the government or the people, the citizens' money to renovate the whole facility. And the ministry has defended its proposal, saying the amenities will be used by Tanzania and not just by CCM members. Okay, even if it is supposed to be used by Tanzanians, because of course it is in Tanzania, but this is a private owned amenity or facility. So I'm not the one, or the government is not the one, or the common mwananchi is not the one supposed to cater or to renovate this whole facility. The owner of the facility is the one supposed to renovate the whole football club, or not the football club, sorry, the stadium. But in Africa, it is where you find that corruption is everywhere, and you will find that they will renovate this with the public money and with the public. With the public money, and nobody will ask you anything. And General Mosquito, you're saying, man, I give up, I can't find you on the YouTube. Katie, can you send the link in the WhatsApp group or on Black Hot Fire Network, please? Sure, General Mosquito, let me do that for you right now. Okay. Okay, General Mosquito, I'm sending you the link right now. Be patient.
Hey, vile na bam bam, police wana ubaya, demo wako vile mahanjam, nami sina ubaya, kuseo ni the handsome, tuskizo ni hekaya, Felicia na Lisa, even though mi niliwa acquire. Tulikuwa na Pamela shule moja ndani ya kwaya, squeezy vile na meza mara moja utagwaya, anaringia sana flat tami hana taya, akona kila kitu hana gani haya, mtoto wangu kiiko KU mtakataa, hakunaga masomo KU mmekataa, unapeleka mtoi first year introduction, baada ya wiki mbili ashajua reproduction, ndovu ni kuu, tabidi wanijue, basi weka mkono juu, yes you, ndovu ni kuu, tabidi wanijue, basi weka mkono juu, yes you. Yeah, la pull up nangalia kalanguin kana fanyanga Safcom. Liku kasiku lakini kombato ni custom. Penga nalia mi upenda vile una love jo. Baju sitaki kolona girl, please put your mask on.
I'm sorry, family, about that. I was sharing a link with General Mosquito over there. I hope, General, you've seen the link. And thank you for looking for us everywhere. But I hope now you'll be able to find us. We are on Kid News Sam Live. We are not on Kid News Sam 33 General Mosquito. Yeah. Hey, Kid.
Hey, Katie, how are you this morning? It's afternoon for you.
I'm fine. I'm still, but yeah, it's afternoon.
Oh, your
It
voice,
is almost evening.
your
It
voice,
is 3 minutes to three.
oh, your voice is still messed up. See, that's what you get for trying to. That's what you get
Yeah,
for
but
trying.
I'm trying to
That's
work
what you.
on it.
That's
I
what you
have
get
to
for trying
try.
to sing like me. You know you can't sing like me. Stop it. That's why your voice.
No, actually, there's a cold, there's a flu that is going around
You get
Kenya. They're calling it a
called the
phenomenon
monkeypox.
something.
The
I'm not
monkeypox flu.
sure with the name, but
The, the monkeypox. Get a mosquito. You
oh,
got get a mosquito. Just go to just type in my name, Keith Newsom, and go down to Keith Newsom any channel or Keith Newsom Live 2. Go to Keith Newsom Live 2, get a
you shared
mosquito.
the link.
Huh?
I've shared the link actually on the WhatsApp group.
Okay. She shared the link for you, get a mosquito. Stop smoking ganja. You'll find it. Stop, smoke, stop smoking the wacky tobacco.
We were talking about something happening in Tanzania. There's okay, there are these fields. Yeah, there are these fields that are in Tanzania that right now there's a motion or there's an argument between the government and the opposition leader. They are actually stadiums that the government is planning to subsidize on. But the problem is, some of these stadiums are private-owned stadiums. But the government right now is working on subsidizing on all those stadiums, and I'm like, why should the government be subsidizing? Should subsidize on this because this is not owned by the government. So there's a way, there's something ongoing there because these stadiums are private owned, and when you go to a private owned stadium, you have to pay some fee to get in. So the money that you pay to get in is the one supposed to be used to subsidize some of these private owned stadiums or to renovate them because of course they want to renovate the stadium. So right now I don't understand what is really happening, and also there are some members of the parliament in Tanzania that have taken the motion to the parliament that the government is not the one to be subsidizing on these stadiums. And yeah, I think this is right. Of course it is right because not the government that is it is not government's responsible to subsidize or renovate the private owned stadiums. Or what do you think, kid? Because I think it is not its work.
What about the stadium, Katie? What stadium is it?
Okay, the government of Tanzania is planning on subsidizing all the stadiums in Tanzania, but most of the
Now
stadiums
let.
we have there are not owned by the country. They are owned by a
Oh,
private ownership of
oh.
which,
Then
yeah,
the
it's
answer is
mostly
no.
a,
Then the answer is no. Then the
yeah,
answer is no. The answer is no because the government doesn't
maybe
benefit.
no.
The government doesn't benefit, Katie, and
Mhm.
and building stadiums and also upkeep them. That's the private company's business, not the government. That's their responsibility, not the government to
This
upkeep that stadium.
okay,
Go ahead, Katie.
this makes me think that maybe the person who owns these private stadiums is one of these people who want or who's working towards the subsidizing of these stadiums
Of
because
course,
how yeah.
of
So
course they are.
that mm,
Of course they
yeah.
are, Katie. The government just not gonna all of a sudden say, "Hey, I want to subsidize. I want to subsidize stadiums." Somebody's working behind the scenes with influence to make that possible. Of course.
Yeah, Yeah, and it is not right. And most of the times you find that this is what actually happens. Even right here in Kenya, I've seen where we have doctors
Happens
employed
happens
by the government.
happens here too. Happens here too, Katie. Happens here too.
Mhm. What I've seen in Kenya, we have doctors employed by the government. So these doctors are have a certain they are employed by the government, and they work they have their own offices in the hospitals. But now when the hospitals the medicine from the government that gets to the hospital, these are public hospitals. These people take the medicine from the hospital, and now they have their own hospitals where they have their own private hospitals. They take the medicine from the public hospitals and
Oh,
take
they've
to
been
their own
stealing.
personal.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah, they,
no. Yes, corruption. Yeah.
yeah, and when you go to the public hospital, they are always telling you there's no medicine. The county government has not
There's
bought
no
the medicine,
medicine.
but
Yeah. And
yeah,
it's
if
been
you
it's been a
investigate
doctor.
those
It's been a doctor. It's been a doctor that's been stealing the medicine for their own private practices, and then charge the people in those practices for the medicine that's given to them freely
yeah,
by the government. I get it, Katie. Corruption.
yeah, and yeah, if you investigate many doctors in the country that they have, even the funniest thing with these people, they don't even get enough. They are paid the highest, and then they steal from the hospital because they own their own pharmacy. They have their own pharmacies, and they have also private hospitals. When you go to the private hospitals, now they send you to a certain pharmacy of which they know they are the owners, so the money is going back to them. Or when you go to
Exactly.
these public hospitals, they tell you that we don't have medicine in the hospital. They send you to a specific pharmacy. They tell you when you go here, tell them I want this medicine and this. They know you will get it there just because that they stole the medicine from the hospital of the government, and they took it to their own private pharmacy. So that's now you can go and buy it from them. It is very sad. And I think this is happening everywhere in Africa. I thought it was only in Kenya where you find that
What?
somebody is stealing
You
stealing,
thought that was
then
only in Kenya, really? You thought that was only in Kenya, really, Katie? Really?
okay, okay, like the issue of the medicine, because this one I have witnessed it, and I've seen so many doctors owning their own private hospitals or pharmacies or laboratories works in public hospitals, but they have their own private pharmacies. And the pharmacies are not even far from the public hospitals, because they make sure that if I send this person to a pharmacy, they'll go and get the medicine over there because they are seeing the pharmacy there. And it is very crazy. And yeah,
So
I
you're dealing
hope
with it.
that okay, this
You're dealing with
whoever
a
said,
system of corruption, Katie. You're dealing with it. The countries were set up corrupt. That happens in Ghana, Nigeria, Angola, Zimbabwe, Zambia. Happens Africa wide because the country was set up as fiefdoms. So everybody's trying to get their own little piece of the pie. It's unfair and it's just corrupt. And it's built to be corrupt. So everybody's gonna try to steal and do the little parts to steal and curve off things in their own benefit because and no one's gonna come arrest and everybody knows it's happening. You know what's happening. The government knows it's happening, and it's Africa wide. It's Africa wide. Africa is just set up. That's why. All right, you wasn't on there. Joby came in yesterday when I'm gonna show that girl was talking about moving from America to Africa. She doesn't understand the corruption and the bribery. Everybody's bribery. Everybody's corrupt. It's just crazy. You know how to deal with it. Everybody's corrupt. Everybody's fucked up and bribing is corrupt. I can't deal. She's like, I can't deal with this, and I got to go back to America. And they got no snacks in Africa. There are no snacks. And you got people scamming everybody. Every time you step out your door, it's another scam. And the corruption. Everybody's damn corrupt. Lady, you should have did your resources before you moved your ass from America to Africa, moron. That was your fault. And she was fat,
Also,
Katie.
there was an issue.
Here's what?
There was an issue. Uh, there was an issue I saw someone addressing on social media yesterday. This was a young person. He was actually 26. He was saying that he has been in America for about 2 years now, and when he went there, he had so many friends. He was from Kenya, but when he got there, he started cutting off some friends because so many people were like, just because you went to the America, now you need to send us some money.
Money.
I have an
This
emergency.
is money.
Every now and then, people are calling you to send you money, to send them money. They are like, now you're getting, you're becoming that emergency person. Whenever everyone needs money, they call on you. They tell you, I need some money. Please send me this amount of money. And when you tell them you don't have money, they don't understand this. They think like you're going there to be given money. And
Exactly.
yeah, I think
The
that
African mind's a child. You go there, you think you're in America, you got money. No, you're not in America. You got money. Poor people in America, moron. You're an immigrant coming from Africa. You don't got no damn money, but they don't know that. You got your money. Send me money. I heard another Kenyan lady. She lived in Arizona. She said they always think you got money. You don't got no money. You know how expensive it is to live here. They understand you doing 2 and 3 jobs just to survive. In America, they talking about send them back money. She said the same thing. Kay said, I stopped answering the calls. Tell them, stop calling me. I ain't got no damn money. That was a Kenyan lady. She had moved to America, to Arizona. She lived in Phoenix. Because she also became an Uber driver to make extra money, right? She was working for Uber because she said, you got to work 2 and 3 jobs. I'm driving for Uber. How the hell do I got money to send back to Kenya? They don't understand. I'm working Uber. I'm out here working Uber, God damn it. That shit was funny.
Most people in Africa will think that just because you are in America or you are somewhere in the States, your life is going very well and you're living a very smooth life and you have a lot of money to be sending to everyone who needs money for, or whenever there's an emergency, they can call on
I don't
you.
know exactly. I understand the African mind that you think everybody's got money. I don't understand that because I'm American. I don't got any money. I'm just poor and things are more expensive in America. I don't got no money. But she had me laugh. She said, I'm a goddamn Uber driver. I drive Uber. I tell them that. Why are you driving Uber? Don't you have a job? Yeah. I need Uber too. Because I'm barely making it. She was telling her how much rent. I think her rent was like $1,600 a month, like $1,600 a month. He said, you know, if I had that in Kenya, how I could live? They don't understand. We don't got no damn money. That was funny.
It is crazy, and we Africans have a certain mentality that when you go to the US, you've made it in life, so you must be balling, and that's why you find calling you, telling you, send me some money.
Okay, do this again. Before we leave, you got one more minute. Go to YouTube and say homeless people in Los Angeles, California, my hometown. Just let's go to YouTube and say homeless people in Los Angeles. Los Angeles, LOSANGELES. And that's what we get. See how people balling out of control. See how people balling. You get to America, you're balling. You get to America, you're balling out of control. My God, the African mind is crazy.
There was even this lady in Kenya borrowing money in the streets. Now maybe this lady got her here illegally, and
a Chinese lady,
now
yeah. Because they think all Chinese people better than them. How's this lady begging? Look at her begging in the street, moron! You keep thinking everybody's better than you. You've been given lies
with your goopy Bible and your goopy Allah. You believe everybody's rich and everybody's better than you. That's a lie. You need to grow up, African people. You can't be this ignorant all the time. Exactly right, Katie. Those people are balled out of control, Katie, in America. Play it, Katie, play it. Those people balled out of control, Katie, in my home city. They're in America balling. Exactly right, Jim Mosquito, balling in a one-room tent. Those people balling, Katie. Those Americans are balling in them tents on the streets. That's America. That's my home city, LA. They balling out of control, Katie. Living like that in America. They everywhere out there. Across the other corner, be tents over there. Keep going, more tents, more tents. But they balling out of control, Katie. You come to America, you ball out of control. And people, they ain't got no place to go use the bathroom. They shitting on themselves. Ain't no restrooms out there. People don't let you come in this store to do it because you stink. You got no way to take a bath. You're not washing your ass. But they balling out of control. You went to America. Africans, now you're balling. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it is crazy way. African people don't think this happens in the States. They don't think.
I know.
They don't even think that they are street. They are people living in the streets or in the States. But it is
exactly, Big Cheese.
when you find
exactly, Big Cheese. We're only 8% of the population out there, but they're 50% of the homeless. Africans in America, I think California, are 50% of the homeless, and they only 8% of the population. So the majority of black people in California are homeless. Can't afford to live. Can't afford. The jobs don't pay enough. You can't afford to live out there. And they think, and the mind of the moronic Africans, man, they got it. Everybody's rich in America. Everybody's balling out of control. Oh my God. The ignorance in Africa is just on another level. It's fucking crazy. Send me money. Nigga, I'm living in a tent. Send me money. Katie back, send me money. I said, Katie, I'm living in a tent. Yeah, but don't you got money? Send me money. Katie, I'm living in a tent. I got nowhere to wash my ass, Katie. Send me money.
Yeah, Africans' minds sometimes they think that if you are in the States, you must be very boring and you must be somewhere in life. Your social class is not like the ones we are living in Africa. So African people are just funny. When you come to
if you actually build Africa, stop running to America because you're going to move into poverty. Stop running. Build Africa. You got everything there. Build it. Stop running. As Temple said, stop running and build it. Stop running and build it. And stop begging other people if they do run. Please, you got money. Send me money. Send me money. I'm not sending you shit because I ain't got no damn money to send. I'm broke.
Family, we are coming to the end of the show.
Much love, fam.
Who joined us on today's episode. Thank you, Big Cheese, for finding us. For General Mosquito.
General Mosquito found us. Samuel always find the small channels. I don't know what he do. Whenever we lose a channel, he always on the small channel.
Go ahead, family. Hope to see you on the Rhythm Scoop Show.
Tamna jina kwanza Brian Dema na screen ya Samsung so vidole story quiet Usichomeke you almost to dopata PhD Tupatana nao Kilimani kama CUSD Social media to social studies So nowadays we talk with the